purposes only. Senator Schickel, if you'd like to come forward and talk about your Senate Joint Resolution 32, and we'll vote on it at a later date, and you won't have to come back this way again.
Thank you.
The floor is yours, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and members of this committee. I appreciate you taking.
I gotta go. They don't even have a quorum.
Yep.
Well,
Might get in trouble.
you'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and members of this committee, for taking the time to hear Joint Resolution 32. I can't believe it. I've been in the legislature quite a while now, and have not done many of these road namings, but done a few of them. And this is the first time I've ever been called before committee to explain it. And I think it's a great thing that you're doing, Mr. Chairman, because these road namings are so very important, and they should have significance. The road naming that I'm proposing has great significance in my community. I've done several road namings for soldiers who were killed in Vietnam, and this is one of those. And what I found, Mr. Chairman, I think you're younger than me, but we're approximately the same age. A lot of the people that served in Vietnam, a lot of the comrades in arms that served in Vietnam are now old men, and they want to do something before they pass to honor their comrades that perished in Vietnam many, many years ago. And this is that story, Mr. Chairman. It's the story of Specialist 5 Eddie Barlow. Let me just tell you a little bit about Eddie Barlow. I never knew him, but many, many folks in Boone County, my age and older, did. He grew up down on the river by the historic Anderson Ferry, which goes across the river into Cincinnati. And he lived in a little white frame house there near the parking lot to the ferry with his parents and sister. And he was a football player at the Boone County High School. He was a center. And he was, by all accounts, and I've done quite a bit of research, he was a loved individual. And one of the reasons I know he was a loved individual is because the outpouring when one of his classmates proposed this road naming, I heard from all kinds of his friends and people about this. What this resolution is going to do is going to name the little section of road in front of that white house, which still stands down there by the Anderson Ferry, the Specialist 5 Eddie Barlow Memorial Highway. And I just think it's so fitting. Everybody in Boone County is very excited about it. We're looking forward to having a ceremony down by the Anderson Ferry this summer, and we're hoping, Mr. Chairman, that you can come and speak at that. And with that, I'll take some questions.
Well, thank you, Senator, and I appreciate you being here this morning. And my goal is to elevate these road namings to the significance that they deserve, that show honor and respect to these individuals that we're naming a road for, and that it's not just something we do in passing, that it's truly an honor to have a road named, and we give them due respect. And Specialist Barlow sounds like a outstanding young man, and he was killed in action in Vietnam, and that's we don't want to forget those folks.
If you read the resolution, it happened midnight on Mother's Day, May 11th, 1969.
Wow.
And also, I'd like to point out, Mr. Chairman, that we actually proposed this a year ago, but because of COVID, and we decided not to do anything a year ago, and so this is actually the second year that we proposed this resolution.
Okay. If you'll hold just a second, Senator Schickel, we're going to call roll and officially start the meeting, and we'll have a vote on this. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Senator Berg. Senator Embry. Senator Hornback. Senator Smith. Senator Turner.
Here.
Senator Wheeler.
Here.
Senator Wilson.
Here.
Senator Wise.
Here.
Senator Yates.
Present.
Senator Storm. Chairman Higdon.
Here. Here. we do have a quorum, and Senator Schickel, we certainly appreciate you being here this morning. I've been informed by staff that we do not have to vote on that at this time. We'll vote on them. We'll roll them all into one and vote for them on the Senate floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee.
Thank you. We do have one bill on the agenda this morning. The Senate Bill 174. Senator Howe. Senator Howe, please identify yourself for the record, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Jason Howell, Senate District 1. This is a slow-moving vehicle bill. I want to clear up any confusion about it. This bill has nothing to do with Ohio drivers that drive 55 in the left-hand lane on interstates. There was some traffic over that, but while that sounds like a good idea, it's going to be a little harder to codify. So we're going to deal with emergency vehicles instead. See, everybody understands this too, don't they? We might be onto something here. But basically, this just clarifies that public safety vehicles that also qualify as slow-moving vehicles under KRS 189-810, that they can be operated legally on roadways. It amends 189-940 that deals with emergency vehicles and speed on those vehicles. This issue kind of came up with the Western Kentucky tornadoes, with them being able to needing to transport vehicles for cleanup and try to use the closest point of entry, and they realized that it wasn't quite in there and needed just to clear that up.
Thank you, Senator Howe. There was some concern that they had to be operating it in an official capacity. Mm-hmm. They can't take a little detour to go visit have lunch at their special
Correct.
spot. It has to be the official capacity.
Yeah, no boondoggles while they're on duty for that.
Okay. Senator Yates.
Senator, thanks for being with us. Should this be an emergency?
It could be. I don't know that there's any real need for it right now.
Just because of the issue.
Yeah.
Looking through it.
I don't know. You tell me what's going to happen with the weather or anything like that tomorrow. But for purposes of what we're doing down there, I don't think so. No. Good thought.
Okay. Just because of dealing with the tornadoes, and I know some of the back and forth. That's
Yeah.
what we're dealing with. Thank you.
Okay. Entertain motion on the bill. We have a motion and a second. Seeing no further questions, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Embry. Senator Hornback. Senator Smith. Senator Storm. Senator Turner. Senator Wheeler. Senator Wilson. Senator Wise. Senator Yates. Chairman Higdon.
Aye.
7.
The bill passes by 7-4 and none opposed. We will move this along to the full Senate, and this too shall pass. And
Thank you,
so
Mr. Chairman.
same shall pass. There's no, that's the only bill we have on the agenda for today. Well, there is another bill on there, House Bill 321. We had, I guess, my mistake. There was supposed to be a committee sub on that, and it didn't happen in time. So we will hear that next week. Seeing no further business come before the committee, motion to adjourn. And remind y'all, there's a breakfast in 113. The engineers and